Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel. This is your December general reading. I'm going to be using Gilded Tarot, Nature Whisper cards, the Secret Colour cards, and the Universe as your back card for extra guidance and advice. Right, okay, before we get into the cards, I would just like to say a warm welcome to any new viewers that may be tuning in for the first time. Welcome. If you like the videos, please like, share and subscribe. What else was I going to say? Thanks for all my continuous support from the people that already subscribed. Thanks for your comments, your like. I really appreciate the support. Now, before I done the cards, I tuned in psychically and I got some stuff for you guys. Now, this might not resonate for all Scorpios. I've written it down in my notepad here. But just to take what's yours, and I know that this message will be for someone, okay? So I picked up straight away that you can't be bothered with something or someone or some sort of situation, okay? I feel it's pretty draining for your energy at the moment. I also picked up that you're feeling a little let down or hurt by someone, and that's either through their actions or their words, okay? So you've maybe not let on to the other person how you're feeling, but deep down inside that is how you're feeling. And I also got the song Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire, and the lyrics that stood out for me was burn, burn, burn. Not that I'm saying you're a fire starter, no prodigy, pun intended, but it did feel that you have been burnt by love, and this is something that's at your forefront at the moment. Right, let's get into your cards. Okay, the first card we've got was Bronze. I'm going to read this out to you from the book. Okay, this is about strengthening your body, okay? So you're maybe pretty drained at the moment, and December's going to need to be a month of kind of rejuvenation, taking time out for yourself and getting full strength back in your body. But let's just see what the book has to say, because right, inspire strength, wisdom and love, helping you to get promotions, bring wealth into your life, attracting the right people into your business, okay? It's also very good for negotiations, this card. Teaching people to trust their instincts, okay? It can be used to break destructive emotional patterns, release irrational fears and anxieties, and flush toxic thoughts and feelings out of the body, okay? Bronze is to strengthen and give your body vitality. So take heed of that advice there, okay? So you do have new opportunities, maybe promotion or something coming in. The next card you've got is from the Universe, has your back card, and it says, "Thank you, Universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so what I can see what is of the highest good," okay? So it's being able to recognise what is for your higher good, okay? And things that come and go out of your life are there to just to learn from, basically. Right, so let's have a look at your first position. Your first position you've got is work. And the first card you've got is beautiful. Okay, it's saying take a leap of faith, okay? So you might be getting a new opportunity and it's advising you to take that leap of faith or do something that you've been thinking about for a while. This could be a new avenue, it could be something that you've thought about. We can see here she's walking the tightrope, she's taking the leap, she's moving forward. So there is movement within this, but there is a safety net here, okay? The spider web. So if she does fall, it's damage limitation, okay? It's saying take the leap, and you know that's what you're being guided to do this month. On top of that card, kind of really fits very well, is the Empress, okay? Now, because it falls in the work position, this means that this is a fertile time for you to take that leap of faith and do whatever it is you're thinking about doing, whether it's some sort of collaboration, a new job, a project, you know, making a hobby into a business. It's saying, you know, that this is the right time to do it. It's a fertile time. It's also the birth of new ideas. So maybe in December, this is what's going to happen. Either you take that leap of faith or you come across a new idea that you want to take that leap of faith with, and you will start the steps to looking at that. Okay, so this is quite a successful card to get. This is really positive, Scorpio. Right, the next position is your home one. The first card you've got is Let Love Be Your Beacon. Okay, so this talks about coming from a loving place. If people in your family are not coming from a loving place, just make sure you are living with the answer, even though maybe their behaviour is a bit questionable. It's saying just, you know, let love be your guide. There's no point holding on to resentment. Let things go. It's about the here and now. I know that can be quite hard for you because you're quite emotional, Scorpio. You know, your emotions run deep. But that's what it's saying, just come from a loving place. The Page of Cups is on top of that. So that talks about good news that's going to be coming in. And that's going to be an emotional, to do with emotions, okay? So some sort of good news to do with emotions are coming in. So something, and it's maybe because someone's coming from a loving place, maybe they haven't come from a loving place before in your family or your friends or your home life. And it's a total turnaround, and that's good news for you because that's something you've been maybe expecting a change to happen there for a while with somebody's maybe attitude or their thought process, possibly, and that has an effect on the emotions. Right, let's see what's the unexpected. The unexpected is keep your dreams alive, okay? So it's maybe something that you've been working as maybe not played out to your advantage, but it's saying just keep going with that, don't give up, keep your dreams alive. The universe knows what you're trying to do, the bigger picture, and it's saying don't give up on the dream, okay? So something might happen for you to feel that way in December. And on top of that, you've got the Ten of Wands. Now this just talks about someone carrying a heavy load, okay? And you might feel that you've got a lot of responsibility on your shoulders or your back at the moment. We can see a moon in this picture, which says to me also that there might be something coming out that you didn't know before. There might be some sort of secret revealed, some information or knowledge you didn't know, okay? But you might feel a bit, you know, overwhelmed with that. But it's advising you just to keep your dreams alive, okay? Don't give up. You're just about there. The Ten of Wands is also a completion card, so you're not far from it now. Right, let's see what your role is for the month, Scorpio. It's asking you to have, your role is to be vulnerable, have an open heart, okay? So try not to be so closed off with your emotions or your feelings. Try and be open-hearted and, you know, make yourself vulnerable to someone, and that could be in a romantic sense. On top of that, you've got the Three of Swords reverse. So this talks about heartbreak. This could be you healing from a heartbreak. And this heartbreak's maybe made you feel burnt, like the song. And you don't feel like opening up to anyone new, but it is advising you to be open, okay? This can also talk about a previous heartbreak where there was maybe cheating. There wasn't the commitment that was required. It can also talk of a three-way situation, so maybe you were involved with someone who was involved with someone else, etc, etc. But when it's reversed, it really means that you're trying to heal from this heartbreak, and maybe that's what's holding you back from being vulnerable this month and being quite open with your heart. But that's what your role is to be this month, Scorpio. So what is your outcome for the month? The outcome for your month is trust your own understanding. Another beautiful card to get. And we can see here, you know, she's taking it that, you know, by the end of the month, you'll be looking at things from a higher point of view. You'll be getting a bird's eye view of things, where maybe as before you couldn't see the forest for the trees sort of scenario. There's no mask on here, you know, you're not putting a fake mask on. And you're standing in your own power, your own knowing, okay? Trust your own understanding of the situation now that you've got a full view of the situation, okay? On top of that, we've got the Emperor, sorry, and he's reversed. So that the Emperor reverse can talk about someone who is, hopefully this is not your energy, but just be careful if it is. This talks of someone being a bit egotistical, self-centered. It can talk about people manipulating their power, trying to just be all about themselves. Can be quite controlling, this card also, okay? So please don't try and stand in that kind of energy, Scorpio. It's not going to do you any favours. It says trust your own understanding, okay? So be kind of true to yourself. This could be you or someone else, okay, that's taken on this energy of the Emperor. It can also mean that it can be someone who is, I think the Emperor is Aries, so you might be dealing with an Aries, but he's at his lower self because he's reversed, okay? So he's not bringing out the best situation and everything. He can be overly confident when he's like this. His ego's massive. He's pretty selfish, and yeah, he's controlling. He's abusive of his power, so just be aware of that. Alright, Scorpio, this is your reading for December. I will bring your love reading soon.